Hello everyone, welcome back. Kevin with Survivalist Boards. Guys and gals, we are doing an experiment. I saw this on a Doomsday Prepper show, and I said, would that really work? What it is using a car as a solar dehydrator. What we have here is a party tray off of a sandwich platter. Got this like at Walmart or something several years ago. I was like, well, that'd be a cool little platter, so I think I'm gonna just keep it, use it for something. Been sitting in the cabinet now for a couple of years. That is a dehydrated dewberry. That experiment did not work out very well. Over the past couple of months, I've been experimenting with this, guys, but I have not done any videos on it because I just wanted to see the results beforehand. And so what I've done, these are bell peppers. I've got some jalapenos. I'm gonna cut these jalapenos up a little bit. There's a bell pepper. Just picked this morning. Went out to the garden, plucked it off. Tomato, not my tomato, the store-bought tomato. I do have some tomatoes, but my tomato plants weren't staked down properly. But anyway, I am getting some tomatoes, so this could easily be one of my tomatoes. We'll just take and put that in there. And this tray here, like I said, came off of a sandwich platter. This is a tray off of a electric dehydrator. And I've been playing around with this. These are tomatoes. Dehydrated tomatoes. They're way past dehydrated. They've been in the car for like a month or so. I just put them in the tray and just left them there just to see what would happen. And would I eat these? I don't know. I'd probably use them for a stew or something. I guess I may have them. These are onions. These are dehydrated onions. Now we're going to take them. We're going to put some of these little Tabasco peppers on there. And then we've got a jalapeno here. We're going to put that on there. And I'm going to take and put this in the back seat of the car, and the car is then sitting, it's a Toyota Highlander, and it is sitting in direct sunlight. It's going to be sitting in direct sunlight for most of the day. Sun's going to come up on the east, pass over, and it's going to be sitting here all day. And you're going to say, well, Kevin, how do you know how hot it's going to be in there? So I've got a meat thermometer, guys, to measure the ambient air temperature. And we're going to set that on there just like that, and we're just going to leave it. And we're going to put it in the back seat of the car. I think I'm going to slice up another jalapeno, probably do that one, put it in there, and then we're going to put this in the back seat, come back and check in a little while and see how it looks. Here we are 6 hours later, and how hot is it inside the car? It's about 138 degrees. Talk about hot, guys. Hot, 138 degrees. If I were to take this, now hang on, let's back up a little bit. Back in May, whenever I started playing with this, I played with it from May to June, now into July. So I played with it for 2 months before I decided to make this video. If I were to take that thermometer, put it up on the dash of the car, it would get 170 degrees on the dash. That's how hot it got on the dash. But that is plenty hot to dehydrate stuff. And so we've got the salt on the tomatoes. We've got the bell peppers, the jalapenos. We're going to leave them in there for another day, guys. We're not going to open the car. We're just going to leave it in there for another day. And then we're going to come back, see what happens. The tomatoes, I cut them a little thick. It may take them a little bit longer to dehydrate. The peppers should, opening them up like that, they should come on all right. The chickens are out there browsing around, foraging. Good for them. It's what they need to be doing. I had a theory that if I took the car and turned it east and west and maximized the exposure of the windows to the south sun, that, well, really this is north, but anyway, that it may raise the temperature up. And we've been a good 125, 130 degrees all day. I'm gonna cut this a little short because I've got some stuff to do later on today. Still not done yet. Still not done. Still flexible. They should break. Let's check the tomatoes. Now this is stuff that we would use for cooking and not eating straight. How's the Tabasco peppers doing? They fell through there. Ooh, Tabasco peppers are just right. Man, look at that. Little Tabasco peppers have turned out. Those are just right, guys. Those are just right. And those are crumbling up real good. Real good. It's about, maybe I need to slice the jalapenos up a little bit finer. Let's take a look at this piece of pepper here. Nope, still not there. Okay, all right, we'll let that sit for a little while longer. Well, everyone, it is time to close out this little experiment. I hope y'all can see that thermometer inside there. About 120 degrees. Oh, my lens is fogging up. All right, guys, it's time to close out this little experiment. Let's take them over to the table, look at them, and see what we can do. Tomatoes are okay. Took a little long, 3 days. And like I said, I wouldn't really say eat these per se. These are more for cooking and stuff. Jalapeno peppers, not really. The small pieces like that are okay. Maybe I need to cut them crossways instead of long ways. They should crack whenever they bend, and they're still malleable type of stuff. Now the Tabasco peppers, they were excellent. They were perfect after the first day. Watch. So they just crumble up. We put those into a grinder. Grind those up for spices. Okay, so in the bell peppers, I guess the bell peppers may have shriveled up and fell through. Okay, I think the bell peppers are going to be okay. So I don't know. Guys, we're going to play around with this a little bit more. Okay, that's okay. Bell pepper seems to be okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We could take and run that through a grinder. Grind that up. Tabasco peppers, really surprised with. Very happy with those. After one day, yesterday, just 24 hours in the car, they were nice and dehydrated, ready to be ground up, turned into spice. Turning the car east and west. See, just kind of, I could run that through my grinder, through my grinding mill, and just grind that into pepper flakes. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with Tabasco. Not happy with the jalapeno. Somewhat happy with the tomatoes, and I've done onions. The onions I was happy with. Yeah, I could use that's all right. That's okay, guys. So anyway, results. Tomatoes okay. Jalapeno peppers not happy with. Tabasco pepper, very happy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to repeat this experiment a bit different. We're going to do another type of solar dehydration, not using an SUV this time. Turning the car, instead of turning the car north and south, it turned it east and west where the windows were facing the sun. The sun got like more time on the windows. Brought the temperature up faster. It went up faster and stayed hotter in the car longer. Not really hotter, but it reached about 138 degrees or so in the car, and it sustained that temperature for a longer period of time with the car facing east and west rather than north and south. Interesting, guys. This is my fourth, I believe this is my fourth time to play around with this. I wanted to do it a couple of times before we did it on video. So yeah, bell peppers I think are okay. Maybe they need to be cut up thinner. Man, I'm going to do this experiment again and cut the peppers again, but I've got another solar experiment I'm working on, and we're going to start on that tomorrow, and it'll be a couple of days, or probably 2 or 3 days before the video is ready to go. All right, so let me know what you think. What do you think about the results? I may get some, I don't know, maybe some fruit, maybe get some peaches or something and slice them up and see how fruit would do instead of vegetables. All right, guys and gals, that's it for now. I'll talk to y'all later.